Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 35 yards.
35. And the Bengal first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be fourth down. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Batted back out again. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long, the NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. They'll send Flowers in motion. Here's Evans. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple.
At the 38-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
The 11-yard line.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Burrow now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Burrow here on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here's Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bengals.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll forward for maybe a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Burrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 7.
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Jackson up top again. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd down. Jackson.
The 2nd down pass. Shamar Stewart on the tackle. A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And to the right side, he's got Andrews. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friends. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Now, Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Throwing is Burrow. To the goal line and in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Bengals.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Play action now. Jackson. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here's second and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
42-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
15 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. A tight end in motion now. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Mark down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Jackson's pass complete to Brian Robinson. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And 1.
He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. As we play this final weekend, we show you some of the candidates for NFL Most Valuable Player, and his name, of course, figuring prominently on that list. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
They'll sweep with him again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground.
The running back, again the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Out of the gun, here's a run in the gut. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's the Cincinnati first down. As they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Second down and 8. Burrow to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Brings up third down and 8.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 24, Ravens 10.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. Whoa! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another.
Jackson up top again. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
For the two-point conversion.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Ravens 18.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Burrow now. That one finds Chase. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes these so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Is complete, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Back at the 39-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll drop to throw. And left side, it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Evans. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team.